just never actually available for you. And that's where this squad depth is so important. And that's why the recruitment we've made over the summer has been so good, and hopefully we can see that over this season.
As away we go, and immediately Wrexham knock a long ball, which turns a defence. Moore will do well to keep that in, and he does, but he's got nobody keeping up with him, and it carries through to the goalkeeper. The long one rather sells himself and lets Norwich out of the press. Stacey, that's a great ball. Duracet down the right. Sargent available at the far post. He can hit this, in fact, and he drills a good save of Okonkwo. It took a deflection, but he managed to get down low to his left and get a strong hand to it, and Wrexham eventually clear it. Jurasek allowed to run in and goal. Wrexham anticipating the cross. He struck it well enough, took a deflection off Doyle, I think, and Okonkwo did very well. Norwich still building. Referee maybe should have given Matson a free kick there. That's a great ball. Moore, 1-on-1 with the keeper. Down the left channel. Can he finish? He cuts inside. Oh, and then loses footing. Good ball over the top. Should the flag go up against Stacey? It doesn't. He must score. He does score. Wrexham think it's offside. It was a lovely little scoop ball over the top, and Stacey put it past Okonkwo. But Wrexham will ask whether that was offside or not. He was 1-on-1. Okonkwo came out, but a good finish, prodding it beyond him, under his right hand.
Yeah, it's a great finish from Jack Stacey. Just waiting for that replay, because it definitely is tight. I thought Wrexham might have caught him, but...
Well, it's just come from nothing, really, hasn't it? It's just a simple little dink over the top. I think it maybe, if it is anybody, I think it's Max on that right-hand side playing him on. So tight, but very, very calm. Waits for it, just slides it in between the legs of Okonkwo for 1-0.
We've had 3 replays, but none of them from side on. So none of them give us any clue. Wrexham in midfield now. That's an ambitious switch, and it's picked out Kabore. What a ball by Sheaf. First time cross is a beauty, and it's there! Wrexham equalise! Windass slams it home. 63 seconds into the second half, and Windass strikes. But what a ball by Sheaf. That was absolute world. He split the defence wide open. 2 Norwich players committed for it, couldn't quite reach it. First time ball by Kabore, this time was perfection, and Windass, 1-on-1 with the keeper, just smashed it home first time. Brilliant.
Well, what a response by Wrexham, and like you say, a lot of credit has to go to Ben Sheaf. First start in a Wrexham shirt, what a way to introduce yourself to those fans. What a ball. Those Norwich defenders just can't deal with it at all. It's weighted perfectly, like you say, so Kabore doesn't even have to take a touch. Whipped in, and Josh Windass, right man in the right area, makes no mistake.
Well, let's not take anything away from
Wrexham
that cross.
Making great noise now.
Blimey, let's not take anything away from the cross, because that's on the run. First time. He obviously gets his heads up, sees Windass in an acre of space. Like you said.
To a central position now with Kabore out wide, and Wrexham just looking to see if they can measure something in here. Sheaf protecting the ball well. Dobson helps it on. Windass now lifts that ball in behind the defence. It's a great ball. O'Brien, 1-on-1. Huge save by Kovacevic. Wrexham open him up again. And that's how you play against a high line, isn't it? You don't panic and play it in early, you work it so you got the angle and play the ball in like that.
Well, so composed in that central midfield area, into Sheaf, into Dobson, then into Windass. His first thought is, can I put him in? It's a brilliant first touch by O'Brien, and what a save. Makes himself big, just raises his left arm and gets a big save on it and over the crossbar.
Kabore in acres of space. O'Brien and Moore at the far post, marked by 1. Kabore drives it in, behind them, hit by Longman! 2-1! And Wrexham deserve that! We are piling on the pain of Norwich. 9 minutes in this half, and great first time finish by Longman. The Norwich fans immediately started booing as well. They're not liking this.
Well, we mentioned at half-time that we just needed an extra 5% in that final third. Thanks very much, Phil Parkinson, because they've just delivered it in 10 minutes. Great ball again. We thought that it was O'Brien that was the pass, but no, it's out to Kabore, and again, second cross. And I have to say that Longman has done so well, so difficult to keep that on target as it's bobbling across to you. He just goes with his side foot, back across the keeper. Keeper can't see it, 3 bodies in his way. And it just rolls into that far corner. Wrexham 2-1.
He says it's a good strike, isn't it? And the keeper's unsighted. By the time it gets, he can see it. He fights well, wins it back. Wrexham driving forward. Sheaf does well. Good ball, good movement by Moore. He's got no real support. Longwood's O'Brien heading up on the left as Moore approaches the edge of the box. No chance to shoot, but he's held it up really well. He's got support now. Let's Windass take over. Windass has Kabore in space on the right. He receives now. Norwich got back. Kabore just bursts past the Diallo, helps it inside. Space for O'Brien. Hits it! What a save! Fabulous save. That was a goal all over it. Coming inside the left post. And the Norwich fans booing again. What a save to stop it being 3-1.
Well, just no pressure on the ball whatsoever. Kiefer Moore ever so well finds out that he's got nobody with him at all. So Abel's just roll it to O'Brien on the edge of the box, and he's able to just shift inside and just aim into that far corner, and at any different height I think it's in. But the keeper absolutely flies. Strong right hand, tips it round the post.
Space on the right side of the box for Cleworth. Sweeps it to the far post. Too much on that, but Windass, after taking the corner, is still out there. Corner of the box. He takes on his man on his right foot. Cooler! He's got a foot like a traction engine. Windass again. Oh my word! I've got to say 3-1 at the moment. Flatters Norwich.
Well, I was just going to say, it just feels like they're there for the taking at the moment. Norwich, you've got to take advantage of this pressure. And I said it a few minutes ago, that man has magic in his boots. He's just ridiculous. You could just feel it as soon as he was going to cut in. He was going to go for goal. It just opens up. And he had one. He was so unlucky in the first half to hit the post. This time, no mistake.
Well, when he gets it out of his feet on that corner of the box, we saw him hit the crossbar against Southampton for a very similar place. Mia's finger went up like it was in already, and it flew into the far top corner. And you just know the quality that he has. If you can get him in those good positions, he has the quality to finish, and that is just sumptuous.
I like this game. All together now. Parkinson out. Parkinson out. Ref doesn't give the foul. It looked a lot like a foul by Gibbs to me. And Gibbs takes on and beats Dobson. Can he hit this on his left foot? He does. Okonkwo pushes it in the goal mouth, and it's 3-2. Well, Wrexham will ask why there wasn't a foul, but the ball is knocked into the net by McCalmer, and suddenly we have a situation on our hands. We've got 3.5 minutes of the game left, and Norwich are back in this.
Yeah, and you can't even really say it's been coming, because as much as Norwich have had bits of the ball, they haven't really created too much. But fair play to McCarthy following in. It's Ben Gibbs who just finds that bit of space in the middle, escapes the challenge, and Matty James a little bit too easy, gets that strike off. And like I say, McCarthy's just alive to the parry from Okonkwo and taps it in and puts a bit of pressure on Wrexham now going into the last few minutes.
The scoreline flatters them immensely. Wrexham win 3-2. We've beaten Norwich for the second time in 11 occasions, scored 3 goals past them for the first time, and we have seen a new Wrexham side that looks spectacular, doesn't it? New players coming in, new signings coming back from injury, and wowee, they put on a show. That late goal put pressure on Wrexham, but Wrexham were magnificent in that second half, having looked so good in the first half. We are at it. On the press, we went behind at half-time to a goal by Stacey, the full-back, which was borderline offside, but to be fair, level, fair enough. The linesman gives whatever he can there. But we'd hit the post. Kovacevic had made a couple of superb saves, a one-on-one from Moore and a free kick from Windass. Twice Kabore had ripped the ball across the face of goal, and Moore just couldn't quite reach it. But in the second half, we tore into them to great effect. Just over a minute gone when Windass lashed it home after a world-class ball by Sheaf and a brilliant assist from Kabore. Then that same combination, Sheaf with a great ball, Kabore with a wonderful pass, and Longman with a terrific first-time finish from the edge of the box.